In this video, we are going to build a full stack authentication system from scratch. And we're just using free AI model called DeepSeek version 4 flash free. So this is basically model from OpenCode. By the end of the video, our app is going to have like all the authentication features, like sign up with email and password. Then also we can sign in basically. We also implement email verification, also forgot password and reset password, also the protected route on the dashboard, and logout, and also change password on the dashboard as well. Then technology what we are going to use in this video is basically all the latest beautiful technology like Next.js, latest version, better out, Neon, and Drizzle ORM. So basically I already updated the UI and this is what I get, just really simple prompt basically to make it beautiful, and this is what I get. So basically I'm going to push this UI on the first cell so you guys can see the live version. So let's try to sign in. I'm going to put my email in here. Let's try to do 123 sign in. Then as you can see, it redirects me to the dashboard. It works basically. Let's try to forget the password, the feature forget password. I'm going to click that. Then I'm going to put my email here, send reset link. It's basically will send that link to the terminal. Then as you can see, this is the link basically. I can just copy that, then open that on another tab in here. Then as you can see, now I can put a new password like 567. Click reset password. Here we go. As you can see, your password has been updated. So now we can go to sign in, try to sign in with new password. And of course, this will be works, right? And of course, on the dashboard, I can also change my password from here. Everything just works. So that's for this video. So let's get started. Alright, so first I'm going to create a folder called Next Out Starter. Then I'm going to open that empty folder into my VS Code. Now let's open the OpenCode, which is the AI agent that I'm going to use in this video. And yes, I'm going to use just free AI model called DeepSeek version 4 flash. This is just free AI model. Great. So now let's take a look. I'm going to run this prompt in here, right? Just very simple. This basically just generate the brand new Next.js application with the latest version, of course, TypeScript, app router, Tailwind CSS in this current folder. That's it. So let's just hit enter. Alright, this is done, and as you can see, it's also set up Tailwind CSS in this folder. Nice. So we can go to global CSS, then as you can see, we already have the Tailwind CSS. And the next thing is basically I'm going to create the database, which is PostgreSQL on Neon. And I already set up MCP in here. As you can see, Neon is connected. I already have video about that, how to set up Neon in OpenCode. I'm going to put link in the description. Then now I'm going to run this prompt in here. Use the Neon MCP to create a new Neon project and database for this application and get the connection string. So I'm going to copy that prompt, then just running. As you can see now on my Neon, I just have this project here, Fixura, right? And I'm not going to do anything, but the AI will basically create the project for me. So let's just try to take a look. As you can see, created the Neon project Next Out Starter. This is the ID. If I go back in here, then refresh it, we should see one project in here. Here we go, right? Nice. If I click that, here we go, we have that project. Cool. Then as you can see, this is the database Neon on branch main. Want me to create this to environment local? I'm going to say yes, of course. Right now, as you can see, we have the connection string in here, the database URL basically. Nice. Everything is set up. So the next thing is I'm going to install the Drizzle ORM, then Neon database serverless driver, then using that connection string in the environment variables. So I'm going to copy this prompt, then paste that. Alright, the Drizzle ORM is set up. We have this .env database URL. We have the source db index.ts. This is basically the Neon plus Drizzle client with Neon database serverless. We have the schema.ts, starters, user tables. We have the Drizzle config, and etc. So let's take a look at the database on Neon, and hopefully it's already pushed the schema. I'm going to go to tables. Then as you can see, we should see the user. Cool. We have the ID, name, email, and create add. You can take a look at that on db/schema. This is basically the schema for this project. As you can see, just simple. So this is basically the index, right? DB index, etc. So let's just try. I like to say, like, for example, just try to make sure the database setup is done. So I'm going to add this prompt, add dummy data on the user table and render it on the home. Just that's it, just to make sure this is works. So this basically will adding data on the user table on Neon. Let me take a look here. All right, this is done. As you can see, it basically seeded 3 user into the user table via npm run db seed. It's basically this file in here. So I'm gonna open that. As you can see, this is the dummy user. Then the home page now query the db and render them. So let's take a look. I'm gonna open the page. This is basically the home. As you can see, it's using await db, then select from user. That's we get all the user, then just render like this in li. So let's take a look. I'm going to run npm run dev here. Then hopefully we get the data. As you can see, we have 3 user, Alice Jensen, Bob Smith, and etc. Go back to Neon console. Then if I refresh, then here, as you can see, now we have 3 user. Works. So basically the database setup is works. So next we need to working with the database schema for the authentication project, right? So basically this is my prompt, create a Drizzle schema for better auth, email, and password authentication. The table should have user, session, account, and verification tables. Then use the Neon MCP to run the migration against my Neon database directly instead of me running command manually. So I'm gonna copy all of that, then just running like this. Alright, this is done. As you can see, it's just remove the users tables and create user, session, account, verification, etc. Let me go back to the Neon, then try to refresh this one. It's not working. I think the push is not yet running, so we can tell the AI to push the schema to the Neon like that. Alright, this is done. As you can see, it's like 28 seconds. Let's take a look here. I'm going to refresh that. Then hopefully now we have some table. Cool. We have account, session, user, and verification. Nice. Then the next thing is I'm going to set up the better auth, but before that, I'm going to commit this first. Right, so the next step is we need to set up the better auth. So the prompt is set up better auth in Next.js app using the Drizzle adapter connected to my Neon database. Enable email and password authentication. Create the auth server config, the authentication client for React, and the API route that handle auth requests. Add the required env variables and tell me what they are for. So I'm gonna copy that. Then just paste that to my open code, right? Alright, so finally better auth is set up and verify end-to-end sign up user confirm blah blah blah. So basically it create the authentication.ts file. This basically set the email and password enable to true. Great. Then also create the auth client.ts. This basically React client, create authentication client from better auth React. Then also create the route as well. Basically catch all route handles. Then also inside the env file, we have better auth secret. This is basically just a random string. We have 64 character in hex in here. Also better auth URL, it should be just localhost 2000. Great. Let me try to open that. Here we go. This is basically the environment variables. So next, basically, we need to create the sign up page. But first, of course, I'm going to commit that first. Let's go back here. This is my prompt. Create a sign up page, email, password, confirm password using better auth client. Handle validation, loading state, error, and redirect on success. Keep the UI simple with a tailwind. That's it. I'm going to run that. Alright, sign up page created at /sign -up and verify rendering HTTP 200. So the features we have field name, email, password, confirm password. Then for the client side validation, it basically will validate the email format, minimal 8 character password, and etc. Also, it put the error display, then redirect to / on success via router.push. So let's take a look. Here we have the sign up. All right, it looks simple. If I click sign up, as you can see, we have this error. Great. So if I put my name here, password 123, for example, I'm going to put random things in here. As you can see, we get password at least 8 character, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Then I'm going to do random stuff. As you can see, password do not match. Great, it works. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Then sign up, creating account. Then hopefully this is working. Let me try to go back to the Neon, then try to refresh the user here. Hopefully we get the data. Then as you can see, it's redirect me back to the home page that we have the user Chandev render in here. Pretty cool. If I go back here, as you can see, it just successfully sign up. Let me go back in here, and next thing is we're gonna do is login page, right? This is my next prompt. Create a login page, email and password using better Auth client. Handle error, loading state, redirect to dashboard on success. Add a link to the sign up page and a forget password link. The commit is done, so now I'm going to run this. Basically, we'll create a login page. So let's try to wait. All right, this is done. As you can see, now we have the /login page. It is basically verify HTTP 200. That means everything is fine. Then we have the email password field with authclient.signin.email. We have the inline plus better auth error display. Then it basically will redirect to the /dashboard on success. Then also we have the forget password. Let's go back in here. Then as you can see, if I access that, the UIs look like this. If I click forget password, it's basically redirect me to the forget password page. Great. If I click sign up, it should be redirect me to the sign up as well. Everything works. So let's try to log in with a wrong password. I just want to try the error display here. Then logging in, as you can see, invalid email or password. That's pretty cool. So I'm gonna put my correct as password 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Let's try to log in. Then hopefully now it's basically redirect me to the dashboard. It's success, right? We have a dashboard right now. That's pretty nice. I also already create the dashboard really simple. My prompt is create simple a dashboard page. Then this is what we get, right? It's basically create this card. Then we have the welcome back and then the sign out button as well, right? Pretty cool. So next I'm going to basically add email verification. So this is my prompt. So now the flow it should be after user sign up, then user should be verify the email. If the email is not verified, user cannot log in basically, right? So this is my prompt. Add email verification to my better auth setup. For sending the verification email, just log the verification link to the console for now. Local dev for this is free, no email provider needed. And create a verification page that handle the link and show success or error. So I'm going to copy that prompt, then go back, then just running. All right, this is done. It took 7 minutes 58 seconds. Then basically first is auth config on the auth.ts. I'm going to click that, then open the file. As you can see now, it's basically adding this email verification object. As you can see, enable to true, send on sign up to true. That means after we sign up, it send the email verification. Also, we have auto sign in after verification. After the verification done, it basically will auto sign in me. Then send verification email. It's basically running the async await function. Then as you can see, it grab the token from this token here. Create the URL. The URL is basically process env better auth URL. This is basically localhost 1000 / verify email, then send the token. So basically it should be go to the verify email page. So let's take a look in here. This is the verify email. It's just render the verify email view. Let's take a look at that component. As you can see in here, first we grab the token from the search param. Then if don't have the token, show the error. If we have the token, running the await auth client.verify email. This is the way we verify the email and send the token in here. If the data have a value, as you can see, if the data status is success, it's basically will running set timeout router push and this callback URL, right? Then also if something wrong happened, just show this error here. If everything success, it basically will show the email verify. Your email has been verified successfully. So now let's try to sign out first. I'm going to sign out and try to sign in or sign up with another email. I'm going to say John here. Then hopefully we go to the verification right now. Oh no, we go to the root right now. But as you can see on the console, it should be show this email verification. On real application, it's basically will send automatically your email verification to your email inbox. Then as you can see, this is the link that if I click that, it's basically open that on the VS Code. I don't want that. I'm going to open that on browser basically. Let's try to copy that paste. And as you can see, email verify, your email has been verified successfully. So let's just try to wait that. It's basically will redirect me to the dashboard, I believe. So for some reason, the redirecting is not working. Let me go back to open code, say redirecting not working. Alright, it fixed right now. The redirect was not firing because the verify page was passing callback URL to Auth client verify email, which make the server respond with a 302 redirect HTML instead of JSON. So data status was undefined and the router push never run. Alright, so let's try. I'm gonna put email mike@mail.com in here. Let's click sign up. Then basically it should be redirect me back to the home, as you can see. Then on the terminal, basically it should send the email verification link, right? So this is the link that I can just click or just copy and paste. Basically, I'm gonna copy that link, go back here, then just running, right? As you can see, verify your email, then email verify. So it basically redirect me back to the home. Let's try to sign in or login. Here we go. So let's try to typing mike@mail.com, then the password. Then hopefully it basically make me log into the dashboard. Here we go. It works, guys. Let me try to sign out. Then I'm gonna try if I'm not verified. So let's go to sign up again. Then I'm gonna say do@mail.com. Then just random password in here. Try to sign up. Then as you can see, we should see this a link on the terminal to verify, but I'm not gonna verify that. I'm gonna try to sign in. Then hopefully now it's not gonna be works. So I'm gonna go to do@mail.com. Then if I go to the password 123123, then log in. Let me try to see email not verified. That's what we want. Basically, it works. The email verification, it works. If I not verify, it show email not verified on the login page. That works. So now what I'm gonna do, commit that, right? So let's say commit this like that. So the next step is basically I'm going to create a forget password plus reset password, because here, as you can see, if I go to the forget password, the page is not available, right? So we're going to create that page as well. Add forget password and reset password to my better auth setup. Create a forget password page, just an email field. Add a reset password page, new password plus confirm. Log the reset link to the console instead of sending a real email, since this is for a local development. So I'm going to copy all of that and just paste that to my open code. Let's take a look. Alright, this is done pretty good. We have the forget reset password is fully working and verify end to end right now. And it's basically adding auth config on the auth.ts file. So I'm going to open that. And as you can see, it's basically adding this send reset password on the email and password object. Then running the function in here. Then of course, just console log the better auth password reset link for now, because we're on the development mode. Then of course, it's create a forget password page, then reset password page as well. Great. So now we can running npm run dev and just try it. So for example, I forget my password. So here I'm gonna click forget password. I'm gonna put my email, right? Then try to click send reset link. Then let's take a look now what happened on the terminal. Then as you can see in here, this is the password reset link for this email. So we can just copy that, then paste it. So as you can see, let's go to the reset password page. Basically, let me try to open that reset password page. Here we go. Let me try to see reset password view component. So in here, basically, it should be grab the token. As you can see, we send the token in here. So what happened is just really simple. It's just running this await auth client.reset password, send the new password as a password, then send also the token. Just does it. If this is successful, it will show this success right here, password reset successfully. Just that's it. Let me try to hit enter in here. And as you can see, we have this new field. So let's try to put 123, 123, 123, 123, 123, or just random stuff. I just want to see the error. And here we go. As you can see, password do not match. It also works pretty nice. Let me try to click reset password. Then hopefully now it works. Then as you can see, guys, password reset. your password has been updated. You can now log in with your new password. Let's try to do that. And 123 123 123 log in. So let's take a look what we get. And as you can see, guys, it basically direct me to the dashboard, and we successfully log in with new password. It works. So now, of course, we need to commit that. Say commit this. So the next feature that we're going to implement is basically the protected route. As you can see, because I'm logged in right now, of course, I can access the dashboard. How if I sign out? Let me try to access the dashboard again. Let's go to the /dashboard. Then here we go. As you can see, we cannot access that because we're not logged in, right? But the thing is, I cannot even access the road in here, the road page. So I'm going to run another prompt, which is this prompt right here. Add session protected to my app. Create middleware that redirect unauthenticated user to log in for protected route like dashboard, right? So I'm going to just run this prompt in here, just like that. All right, this is done. Let's take a look what we get. It's basically create the proxy.ts file, then redirect unauthenticated user to /login. Cool. Let me try to open that proxy.ts file. Then as you can see, this is the protected route. Then of course you can always adding like whatever the authenticated route that you want to adding in here. And also let's try here. I'm not logged in, right? So let's try to access the dashboard. Then hopefully it just redirect me back to login. Pretty nice. I love that. Then of course, always after I implement that, I always commit that first. Then next, basically we need to implement the change password, right? I'm going to add a change password feature on the dashboard. So this is my prompt: add change password form to the dashboard for login users using better out client, handle wrong current password and success state. So let's just copy that prompt. Then now we can just running like this. All right, this is done. So let's take a look what we get. I'm going to close that. Then as you can see, it's create the change password form. This is the form basically. Then basically we have this form tag with label and input, etc. So if we submit this form, it's running the handle submit. Let's take a look what it does. And as you can see in here, it's basically running the, let me try to see, this one, outClient.change password, right? Just does it. The current password, the new password, and etc. And also it's also update the dashboard page. As you can see, just render that component to the dashboard page. Now let's try to see what we get here. I'm going to try to log in. All right, so as you can see now we're on the dashboard. Then we also have this change password form right now. Cool. So the current password is 123 123 123. Then the new password is 456 456 456. If I do wrong things in here, just random stuff, hopefully we get the error. As you can see, new password do not match. Nice. Let's try to do that. 456 456, then change password. Then hopefully this is working. Your password has been updated. Cool. Let me try to sign out. Then I'm gonna put my new password here. 456 456. Login. Then as you can see, this successfully make me login. So of course you can add like a social login, like a login with Google, login with GitHub, whatever you want to add. It's just really simple to do that. So thank you so much for watching and see you on another video.